Coach Elio Lucas have worked so hard on, and it paid off for him today. We're going to look at the C1 men 1,000 meters coming up shortly. As you can see, single-bladed paddle, slightly heavier boat than the kayak, and very, very unstable. Could be a challenge in these conditions. As Fernando Pimenta said, we've seen fast time, so 3:25 for the men's kayak. It's just a few seconds down on the world and Olympic best that Balint Kopash set. So times are good. The water's reasonably warm. And you've got to be right on it from the start, although Ali Urania showed that if you stick to your race plan, that can work, because he came through strongly over the second half of the course there. Right, here we can see the lineup for the C1 men 1,000 meters. So Carlo Taccini, as you see there, the Italian, he'll be in lane 1. We'll see him very shortly up at the 1,000 meters. There he is. He's been there or thereabouts for a long time, hasn't he? 4th place at the Europeans this year. He was 8th at the World Championships, often a World Cup finalist, Carlo Taccini. Alongside him, Cubans. Cubans ever developing in this event. Wonderful to see some Cuban Olympic medals in Tokyo. That should be Jose Cordova. And Cordova won the B final at the Olympic Games, so 9th place overall for him. We'll see him very shortly. There he is. Barefooted, as many of these C1 paddlers are. Cubans are so good with their technique. They have some great coaches. They've got a great squad developing in both women and men. And very good at making the very most of their technique and not losing any energy. Maksim Piatrou from Belarus should be in lane 3. See him. Well, he's just out of your picture, as we can see Martin FUKSA there. Well, Martin FUKSA 5th at the Olympic Games, 5th at the World Championships in this event. Perhaps more suited to the 500 meters, Martin FUKSA. We'll come to him in a minute as we see Maksim Piatrou, the Belarusian, in lane 3. Then Martin FUKSA, he won the Super Cup in Oklahoma in August. And as I say, just missed out on the medals in the Olympic Games. Paddling with his brother Petter as well. Brother Petter has done very well in the under-23 World Championship, so there's a real partnership developing for the future there. Martin FUKSA is the European champion. Serghei Tarnovschi. Now, he was, in fact, had to serve a 4-year ban, Tarnovschi, for a doping infringement, but he's back close to his best. He won a World Cup back in 2020 and has been getting better since then, since his return. Adrien BART, bronze medalist from the World Championships, perhaps the closest that any of the French paddlers got to a medal in Tokyo, getting 4th place there. Then we've got Conrad SCHEIBNER. Now, Scheibner's an interesting character. He learned to surf when he was in Oklahoma at the Super Cup. He had a surf wave there. He'd never tried it before and picked it up within a day. So very talented when it comes to anything on water for Conrad SCHEIBNER. 6th at the Olympic Games for him. Balazs ADOLF, Hungarian, made the B final of the Olympics. And Mateusz Kaminski, the Pole, is in 9. So consistent performer on a world stage, but never a medalist, Mateusz Kaminski. As you can see the lineup there. And a good clean start. You can see the different boats have a different approach to the start. Remember, these are C1, single-bladed paddle, which means, and no rudder, which means steering can be an issue. So they line themselves up at a slight angle because they know if they're left-handed, they're more likely to steer towards the right and vice versa. And you can see the left-handed German, he's away well to start with. Conrad SCHEIBNER there, real character, friendly character, winner from the World Cup in Hungary. He was delighted and a little bit surprised at the win there, but he's got away to a good start. As we saw from the previous event in the men's kayak, that was important for the men's K1000 meter. Fernando Pimenta really blisteringly quick out of the start and maintaining his form there. So we're a quarter into the race. Conrad SCHEIBNER's backed it off. His stroke rate's dropped a little. Now you can see 4 from the top of your picture is Martin FUKSA in the blue boat there. Real strong, muscular paddler Martin FUKSA, just over slightly towards the side of his lane. In picture there, lane 4 with a headband on, and also lane 5. Serghei TARNOVSCHI has had a very difficult road back to this sport, been on his own, training on his own for a long time. And just looking forward to getting back into racing, and for him, hopefully picking up the medals. And as you can see from that head-on shot there, boat running true, running smoothly. Lots of power in the stroke there. Not a particularly high stroke rate. We'll probably see a higher stroke rate from FUKSA just behind him. We do. FUKSA very good over the 500-meter distance. And this race, of course, in the past, hugely dominated by Sebastian Brendel. And Sebastian Brendel really towards the end of his career now. He was a double Olympic champion in this event. He was Olympic champion in the C2 event. And often it was down to Martin FUKSA and Isaquiros dos Santos from Brazil, who's not here, sadly, to pick up the rest of the medals. But Conrad Schcheibner is looking to take on that mantle from Sebastian Brendel, putting himself in contention for a World Championship medal now. Tarnowski still holding the lead. Well, Schcheibner there looks like he's keeping his powder dry, perhaps just moving up a little bit there in the distinctive pink boats with the German colours on the bow. Right down at the bottom of your picture there, going well at the minute. Kaminski, he was a really good performer at the Olympic Games, certainly early days, but maybe just found wanting a little bit towards the end of the 1,000-meter races at the Olympics. Now we get to the final quarter, 250 meters to go. This is when the legs are burning, the arms are burning, that you're breathing really, really hard, but it's about trying to maintain that boat speed, and whoever maintains their rhythm and their speed best, they will end up on top. Now, it looks like Martin FUKSA's put an effort in there right over the right-hand side of his lane. He should really be in the center there, but he doesn't want to give any wash to the paddler to his left, Tarnowski. And FUKSA is looking to take this by the scruff of the neck and take the lead. He's lifted his stroke rate. He's really putting the power down his strokes now. He's just getting into the red, boys. This is where the pain is excruciating. The lactic acid is pumping around the system, where the hours and hours and miles of training in the winter prove their worth, and it really is working for Martin FUKSA. He's going to take this win. A really great performance and a strong finish from him. Or is he? Schcheibner now, the German, is coming at him with everything he has, and Martin FUKSA, the wheels are beginning to fall off. Conrad Schcheibner takes the win away from Martin FUKSA. The effort leaves him swimming in the water here. Not seen that before with Martin FUKSA. Takes a swim in Lake Bauxford, and Conrad Schcheibner, the young German, well, he got away to a fast start. He showed his speed, didn't he? He kept his powder dry in the middle part of the course. You can see what it means to him. Lets out a yell, Conrad Schcheibner, and what a great performance, and timing was everything there. He takes the win ahead of Martin FUKSA. Difficult to work out the third place. We'll see that in just a moment. Look at that. The last 5 or 6 strokes, FUKSA had given everything. He's almost out of his boat over the line, so that'll have to be double-checked. And then, right next to Conrad Schcheibner, Adolf. Balazs Adolf from Hungary taking the 3rd place. Just sort of quietly moving through from him, and maybe just trying to track Conrad Schcheibner in the lane next to him, helped Adolf to take that bronze medal. Came through really, really strongly, but really it looked like it was Martin FUKSA. There he is in picture, really strong in the middle part of the course. Thought we had enough, thought that Schcheibner had left it too late. He hadn't. In fact, it proved he timed it to perfection. Well, the winner from the World Cup in Szeged in Hungary earlier in the summer now takes the win here at the World Championships in Denmark. Great performance from Conrad Schcheibner.
Conrad, congratulations, you're now a world champion. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. It's really unbelievable. After I wasn't too satisfied with my performance in Tokyo, I said I wanted to do my best race here, and obviously I did.
The last 50 meters was incredible.
Yeah, we had a change of tactics, and I really also want to thank my coach at home, because he was the one who said, okay, stay cool. And also my mental coach said, you just have the power, go, go, go. And yeah, I just believe in myself.
Congratulations, Conrad, world champion, well done.
There you go, self-belief to stick to his race plan. He knew what he had to do. He executed that perfectly. Over half a second ahead of Martin FUKSA, only really in the lead over the last couple of meters of that race. Balazs Adolf taking the bronze medal. So Conrad SCHEIBNER, it's been a good season for him. Disappointed with his Olympics, but second place at the European.